Hello and welcome to part 28 of our Chaos Gate Daemonhunters Ruthless campaign. We cleared up the mission, so we just got to pick our positioning on the star map now. But before that, we do have an irritating little Death Guard frigate here flying around. Last time, I think we've upgraded the Edict sufficiently such that we can take them without too much risk. So I'll fly over and kill it, but what I want to think about is where I actually want the vessel to be positioned. So we've prognosticated rather well now. Once I get one more, I'll be up. There's a final upgrade which gives me two, so I can do this one. I'll basically cover all of these, and then we're just missing this, that one awkward one in the middle, and then some corners up here. So we're gonna have to use one on up here, probably there, and then I can hit that, and then just let that one and that one go. We'll never get this because it's kind of locked in the side, but never mind. So I should probably fly up, hang around here in case any pop up over this side, because there'll be nothing slowing them down, and then surely there's one somewhere that's got the slow down of the prognosticator on it, so I can reach at least two. Why is it first? Let's go ship to ship. Our hull integrity isn't amazing, so ideally we don't get too banged up out of this. Well, we are fast though. Hey, okay. Research project complete. I believe that is all of the bloom seed ones done. Yes, there you go. Cheapest chips. Okay, maxed out. So we could go straight for the mission objective. I'm just going to hold off a second. It seems that difficulty spikes tend to happen when you do these. So let's just pick up some of the spares here we left behind. I'm not fussed about warp surge prevention, nor particularly the actual just getting the surge build up. The willpower here is nice. I could in theory pick that up. I guess I could do that now. Target night, give them all their willpower. That's pretty great. But I think what I'd love to do is start filling out some of these. So the actual stratagems themselves aren't that interesting, but when you get down here, you get double uses of them and then an extra slot. So we probably want to push for these. Of all of these, I'm actually most interested in probably that one, the ability to dominate an enemy. So just pick a really strong, nasty one and take control of it, and then you get to double use down there. So we'll pay a tax or go through Tide of Shadows that we won't be using. So all allies gain 100% resistance, and purify, whatever. But we'll just do that so we can get through to dominate and eventually this one. Or would you rather? I guess we could quickly grab that first. We would use it instead of what? We have a gate and AP, which is pretty amazing. I don't need willpower that badly, so I think I'd prefer this one. Cool, let's see what the ship is. Death Guard encountered.
Alert! Death Guard plague ship detected.
It is closing in fast, Commander.
Warning! Corrupting pustules located on the ship's surface. Close quarters combat presents extreme risk.
Commander, we should launch a strike force to attack the ship from within.
Their ship's got lurgies, how unfortunate. So again, we're doing the whole vessel outclass thing, so I think I can just beat them. I don't have bloom excisions for whatever that is, so yeah, that one I guess.
Opening fire.
Yeah, we just at this point it's just free requisition for us because we've over leveled them for a while. That will change I suspect later, but for now I'll take the free resources. Now we just need to position. The Geller fields are about to be done, and we have a chat with the GM. So I think, well, if I fly down here, annoyingly, the game will probably do that thing where it doesn't actually spawn anything in here. But yeah, let's just head down. They'll probably put one like there, and so I get right to the corner of the map, and then fly inward. Yellow field up and running. Ship status now. I'm not going to be able to do anything that useful because I think the next one I wanted was this. Yeah, I'm just not happy flying around with two. We could repair ourselves up to 4 and then I could skip it, but it's a lot of time spent on nothing. And then we're finally happy with our ship at that point. We can start thinking about other things, which would probably just be, yeah, coming to this side. Just finishing that wouldn't be terrible. I don't strictly need the extra barracks now. That's probably a good bet, so we can start leveling up our lower tier guys. Yeah, that's our next port of call, I think, the meditation chamber. But first, let's just lend our poor shield a hand when I get to 8. Okay.
Commander, I will be brief. Your strategy to combat these Reapers is one I can get behind. I will provide additional ordnance and trust you will make good use of it.
Okay.
There is, however, one point I must address. Inquisitor Vakir, the detail in your reports has become jarringly opaque. I have had to rely on Brother Ektar's commentary simply to pass your current progress. This leaves me with the peculiar notion that you are trying to test me in some way. I encourage you to correct this by your next report.
Testing him indeed. Should I write for an audience of simpletons?
I found much to agree with in the Grand Master's claims.
Oh, truly? I hadn't taken you for a scholar. Tell me, where in my report did you feel it necessary to edit behind my back?
As senior brother, it is my duty to act in the Citadel's requests. If you were not so blatantly preoccupied with safeguarding your reputation, I would not have been asked to intervene.
You assume much, Purifier. This plague's vectors of attack are numerous, and our understanding of its nature yet limited. I am trying, on my own and with the crudest of tools, to unravel what chaos has been brooding on for centuries. I do not have the time to waste simplifying my analysis. Commander, surely you understand this.
Right, so yeah, internal bickering, I don't care. This will be a resource question for me, so I suspect if we support Ektar, it'll be XP or stuff that kind of helps the main. The Inquisitor will be increased research speed, or it might just be negative, where whichever one you side with, you just get the malus for the other. So loss of research speed, loss of XP. Discipline them both has got to be maybe a slight fix, but I'm not going to do that. I think that's daft. And I don't want to give up my prognosticars, I just got them. So I don't care if research speed drops a bit, honestly. I'm doing fine. I have more grimoires than I'm supposed to at this point because I picked the wrong option earlier on. So, nah, we'll just side with Ektar. Just write proper reports for crying out loud, Vakir.
Let us not mince words.
Perfect.
You mean my failures.
Was there any doubt? I followed protocol and the commander agrees.
I deal in hard facts. Your arbitrary procedures are a waste of my time.
Intervention. This bickering is irrelevant. The Grand Master's acknowledgement of our situational reality is a collective achievement.
Thank you, Lynette. Yep, so loss of research speed for XP. Fine. Perfect outcome for me. We'll finish off these because I left them behind. There's no reason not to. All requisition is now destined for buying things, which is cool. He's wounded, so at least I can start upgrading these properly now, which is going to be good. I don't think I upgraded my fancy new hammer yet as well. I don't recall. We'll see in a second. Maybe I got greedy and did it all instantly. I could have just waited. Okay, so we'll just move to the edge. Done. Right. Do I want to move any more, or am I happy just to chill here and see what pops up? Hope I can at least reach at least 2 of them. Do you think if I pop up a bit further forward, would a game be so cruel as to stick one right there? Probably not. Let's be cheeky here and put myself there. Give that a go. Are we at 8 yet? No, 6. There's the missions. 1 there, and the other 2 will be on the other side. But I think I can reach. No, I can't. That's making me go around the wrong way. I'm going to miss one. Are any of you the nasty high ones that spread a load? Well, we'd want to do that one anyway because it's about to max it, so that's good. You're pretty rubbish. Don't worry about that. So really, that's the only threat. If I get to there and then fly across, I have that much time to spare, so this takes... Oh, it's close, but I think I can just about do it. I'm going to try. I'm going to have to go for this one anyway. So this is... I'm not winning the mission with only 3 units, but I get the servitors, which is the best bet for me. That's what I was looking for. It's high, so it's destroying one of the balloons spawn, which is good. Tier 3 armor is good. Tier 3 silencer could be excellent, so that's all very promising. Over here, sanctified servitors, which is okay. I only take 1 mastercrafted ranged weapon, so that might be worth considering. Depends if there's what my requisition is like and whether or not I desperately need it for these. And then what am I giving up? I'm giving up... That's another sanctified servitor one for a Grimnar, the least important one. My tier 3 grenades are hiding down there, blast you. I want them for my Purgator build, but never mind. We'll just hop over here. Solitary tutor.
Returned from his solitary mission with glorious results. It seems there was a plague surgeon developing a novel method of spore dispersal. Our brother eliminated his cult before sending his soul to eternal damnation. I can see the experience was bracing. He has returned stronger and wiser than before.
New talent, Eagle Eye. So I'm quite happy with that because I was concerned he was about to turn into a paladin. I didn't really need one, to be honest. You're on mission, I think. I don't know what you're doing. It was one of the Justicars, was it not you? Oh, he immediately got a promotion apparently. Cool, and he has Eagle Eye. Knight is 10 for all ranged attacks. Great. Imagine if that was on an actual Purgator where it would be of use. Fantastic ability. Whatever. Okay, we got 2 points. Iolanthus is one of the Footsloggers. Again, I've realised that these are actually pretty fantastic at just running in and hitting things. So come down here and start building these up. Get your crit chance up. Give him some nice melee weapons and start levelling him like the other Justicar. That leaves... I'll take the crit one and then a choice between these two, which are completely identical. Okay, well, just if you're going to use 4 strike, you might as well armor break as well. Good, and then the final level will be that and just crit for ranged attacks. I guess crushing charge in case maybe you can use it to get a bit further and get into range of something to hit it. Armor for that in case you really need it could be an option. I mean, honestly, it's not too big a deal. I mean, once you fill out all of this side, you've pretty much got it covered. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Perfect. And I believe that's now, if we look at our Justicars, Boars is going to be close to max. Yeah, he gets like 1 more kill and he's finished. So that's the Terminator one done. And I've got a Dantor and Iolanthus to finish leveling. Okay, good. Am I at 8? No, not quite there yet. Head over here. And I hope I'm going to check to make sure I can reach this. It's going to be close. Come on, Prognosticars, lend me a hand. I'm going as fast as I can now. This is max speed. Yeah, we're away. I just need to see this first. Right, moment of truth. Yes, look at that. We can do both. Perfect. Okay, so we're obviously doing it. With only 3 units, I'm just not going to do that. Sorry, I'm leaving 2 requisition behind. Which is fine because it gets us to 7 and we'll have a potential buy of 6 max. Because I'm not going to want tier 2 if any. It's just a waste of resources at this point. So conserve yourself for these. So I'll be at 6 there and then I spend, assume I spend 7, I spend 6. I've got 1 left. This then has... I only get 1 for that, which is a bit of a shame, but I think I can justify it. So I get 3 there. That'll put me at 4, which is enough for 1 of those. I don't need a rank 6 Justicar, so the Stormbolt will probably get left behind. It's like an extra bit of chip damage or whatever, so a choice between either the sword, if it's really impressive, or more likely that piece of equipment. Right, start mission. Nope. It's an amazing income bit, but I kind of want my units, and particularly on a Sanctified Servitor one where I have to be running around across, dropping myself to 3 is just not happening. Here's the team. You've already healed from your light wound, which is good. Interceptor. So, here's what we do. Melee weapon, Demon Hammer, upgrade to the big version. I did already buy all the upgrades. I got a bit too eager there. Fine. I just did them all instantly. I had the seeds to spare, whatever. We have our true anti-vehicle crusher. There you go, so you can hit anything you want. You're not max level yet, so that's perfectly reasonable. But you do have your extra thing now, so... would it be sensible for you to use the crit option rather than a Disruptor Skull? Because I grabbed that at some point. Oh, that's... oh, no, sorry, that's Focus, not the crit one. That makes it... that's even better, yeah. Makes absolute sense on an Interceptor. He gets basically guaranteed chance of getting multiple uses of his AP back every time he teleports, which is an amazing value. So, yeah, no-brainer there. All good to go. I think the other Interceptor is already 9, so we can just level you again. We are still using you, and you're still using your tier 3 hammer. Yeah, crit chance and will is honestly fine. I don't need you to... if I did use you to focus, yours only kicks in, unfortunately, when you crit, and you have relatively low crit chance. Yeah, what's his base crit anyway? I don't think I have any abilities to actually improve crit on a Justicar, which is a bit of a shame. That's not going to help. That's health. That doesn't matter. Terminator armor. Yeah, none of this is going to really help us at all. You can 100% crit with Hammer Hand, so you could use that and basically guarantee trigger Ruthless Precision if you stick the... well, you get 85% chance if you stick the crystal on. Whereas alternatively, you can just use the focus to get more crits anyway. Yeah, we'll do you later for you, which is good. That's good. Oh, that's for Hammerhand specifically. Maybe I should use Hammerhand a bit more then. Yeah, in your case, I mean, the crit chance is just better than the focus is because you're not going to get enough crits without that to justify trying to trigger that auto. But if you do get more crits, you have a 50% chance of the auto kicking in, so it's worth it. So we'll leave that as it is. Fine, you're good. We want to level the Librarian a bit more, so you've now got, yeah, full fancy gate, so you can teleport your friends around on this kind of map. Mission is going to be invaluable, and we take some either that way or that way next. As for your weapons, you're using the big fancy sword, which, yeah, parry, so I can run, teleport in, hit things, and then have him stand there and parry twice. Gotta remember that's a thing, it's really useful. No extra equipment, I don't think you have any option to take extra equipment, so you're stuck with the one forever, which is always going to be incense, because Librarians seem to eat willpower like no one else. And then you're leveling, you're fine. You're just going to continue going up here until you eventually level up, and yeah, next level you can start doing these and really chuck your grenades out like mad. So we need what? 6, 7, 8, 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because use Astral, well no, ignore that one because it's kind of pants. Yeah, we don't warp charge Astral Aim, so we don't need to worry about that, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 probably is the way we'll do it. Yeah, he crits enough such that it's worthwhile, particularly when I Astral Aim. So it's... Oh no, that's just reloading autos. Where's your crit refund one? It's this one. So yeah, that and that need to be taken. Otherwise, I'm perfectly happy with you as you are. So yeah, good. These are all under level guys, so we can continue the level up spam. Go for it.
The Ministorum transmissions are peculiarly coded. Numerous inconsistencies.
Deceptions and lies. The cathedral is infested.
Most assuredly, our enemy is here. We must honor the Imperium's loyal servants and sanctify their remains once we put an end to their suffering.
Everyone can benefit from XP here, and we've got 50% bonus. So let's clear the map again. So we've got one in the corner, and way down here, one in that corner. Okay, so it's spread out right across here. How do I effectively engage these while ensuring I get good coverage? So we start there. If I head this way, I can basically fight everything along the way here, come up here and destroy that plant, then start coming along. I'm going to miss, basically I miss anything that's tucked away in this kind of corner over there, because it's going to be, maybe there's one pod I miss. I don't think it's worth. Well, if I, actually, hang on, let's do it. If I come up this way first instead, make our way up here, fight everything here. Yeah, we get to the side of the map, kill all of that. Come up here, fight and kill that. We then come back down, go through here. So again, we're just missing if there's anything directly in front of us there. Probably not. Well, then we should be able to see anything along this direction. Maybe come down a bit and back up rather than straight across. Okay, I think that's more reasonable. I think fundamentally we should catch and kill everything. Did you see anyone see the pod while I was floating around like that? Or should we just grab it later? It's there. Well, if I intend to come back down here and kill everything, then I guess I can come down here and grab it and then head back in. Not the end of the world. Right, let's head this way.
Yeah.
Then we'll move the slow Terminator first.
Moving swiftly.
There's our first pod. Super fast Justicar. You want to just come up to here? I don't think that's visible. You might as well be in cover. You can easily get onto them later. And then way back here, let's get you running. they're moving away from us, so I'd like to engage them this turn. You're going to teleport in, so what I can do is I can stick you here. In fact, I might. I have the... Ooh, this is a cheeky trick. If I do this and I can teleport there and then warp charge, everybody goes in. It burns like 5 willpower or something, so I'm going to have to start getting kills. The pod then activates and he gets his willpower back up to 3, and I'm basically right on top of them. This is obviously an wait, why is it so... God, it's expensive from... Oh, does it add an extra 5% for every bit you... Okay, so we're building that like mad, but fine. Let's give this a go. If this works, this is great, because I go up to 3 AP and I can still hit them all. Let's give it a go. Engage!
We travel unseen paths.
Hello!
Powers protect us.
I doubt it. We're a bit too close. Don't all spread out. You're in perfect positions the first time. Although annoyingly, if they all overwatch now, this might be a bit of a headache. Are they all just going to hunker and that's it? Okay, great. Right, first things first.
Valdar, standing ready.
Oh, did I forget to take... I have no... Oh, of course I forgot. If he's taking his extra damage thing, I don't have any of the extractor seeds anymore. So I'm giving up some seeds here. I guess I could hammer hand him instead. He'll die. It costs 2. He'll basically get... He doesn't die from it, but I can kind of ignore him. In fact, if I'm clever, I'll position it there, hammer hand him backwards to rip his arm off, and then go hit someone else. Hammer hand the target, get the seed for free. No point at all at warp charging it. Let's just take it.
Guard up.
Oh, okay. Ignore those for now.
Your end is near.
Oh, he gets to keep his weapon because it's on the wrong one. Oh well.
Another foul seed claimed.
Now what I could do instead is use you to finish him off and do a bunch of damage to the other targets, and then pop up here, and you can start killing these. Warp charge not necessary because the Justicar can kill both of these, I think, with 1 hit. So yeah, just teleport through. We get it back because it's basically guaranteed for us at this point.
I am here to serve.
You can then walk to here and 4 strike, killing them both. You stay at exactly 9, which is good. Splat. Now I'd love a bunch of kills on you because you obviously burned your willpower there. Unfortunately, they're just out of range to be effectively engaged. Although I can get 2 here very easily because you do 6 damage a pop. He's 1 square off of being in melee there, so instead I'll have you soften some targets up for the other guys to get easy kills. I use you just to kill him and him. Yeah, that seems sensible. We'll lose 1 of the seeds, it's okay. But it's not 1, is it? We actually lose quite a few. Because we get more than 1 off of each use.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
He would be too tough to kill anyway, so let's just take the easy ones.
No! Don't give up now! Yes, Commander.
I guess I could have teleported him and hope he gets his AP back. We get lucky. There's not much point in you burning a whole load of AP. You can just shoot and kill this one 3 times from where you stand, and that's easy. He's got 10 HP, so you could move there and shoot twice, killing him as well. That also works.
Moving now.
That leaves you to
The Emperor.
come up here. Oh, you instant kill them. So again, move up, get a kill for free, and then you've got 3 AP to pummel this one to death and go up to 13 willpower. So you're missing 1 each yet. Perfectly reasonable. I'd love for you to get that one, but I can't quite pull it off.
Yes, Commander.
It's not worth using on the chapter on him.
What is your will? For the Emperor!
Support fire. Forgot about that. Good, he's not going to accidentally steal that. I'd like you to get experience.
Justice!
And then this is a free kill. Yeah, so basic cultists, not necessarily presenting much opposition anymore. It's not what this hammer's for, but it works well enough at squashing living things as well.
Enemy down! Die! Die!
I missed one? Oh, sorry, I completely missed you.
Steal them all!
Yeah, I guess we are warp surging in combat then. I thought I had it all cleared. Reinforcements. Great. More things to shoot. I'm not at all upset. So in that case, you do me a favour and just run over here and be directly on top of them. There's nowhere for them to be in cover if you're there. Just be a little... There's one of those I can pick up later, but just move one at a time. In case there's some sort of pod down here I missed. Look, we seem clear, so stand right there. Good. Now you, if you want to do me a favour and just kill him.
At your command.
You're unfortunately going to struggle to get over here to engage. You might have to teleport. And you
Commander.
also come back here and fight this for me. You'll be in a good spot to just hop over with it. Oh, you're maxed out with willpower. Of course, the Warp Surge gave us all one. How could I forget? So we're all maxed again. All close enough. You have 6 HP, so... I mean, it would take 2 shots at him. Maybe I'll get lucky and crit him in the first one.
On target.
Nope.
We are the hammer.
Move over here to support. Maybe put a sanctified kill zone down or something. You're one of the anti-psycho ones. That's annoying. Oh, I immediately hit him. That got pretty lucky. How do we deal with you? Probably just by hitting you the old-fashioned way.
Standing ready.
You're on the wrong side. You have to hop over. Well, in fact, if you're going to hop over, you might as well. I can't reach all of them. Shame. You can get over here and kill that one, and still have an AP left to go hit that one as well. That's good. Wish there was a movement speed Terminator armor.
We are the hammer.
Can't quite kill him yet, of course, so...
Yes, Commander.
Your command?
Come over here, please. You can't use it on him because he's basically immortal, so that's pointless. In that case, you might as well just teleport over because...
Praise the Emperor.
These two... Oh, he's up there. Don't forget him. And he's quite... Is he a grenade launcher? He's a regular auto gun. Your positioning is quite annoying there.
Orders.
Can I have you run down and kill him? And he's got 6, so not really. I'd have to astral aim. Move to there and astral aim him. Can I support any other way? Can't actually draw line of sight to any of the other ones unless I come right over here. Yeah, they're tucked away in the corner there rather nicely. Just move your 2 AP and kill him to start.
Yes, sir. You will fall. Enemy down.
There's only one more, and I could use Sanctified Kill Zone if I need to. Let's do a bit of calculating here. So you've got 3 AP, dealing what, 6? No, your hammer only does. I thought it was. Oh, it's 6 flat as well, even against non-mechanical targets. Oh, you're the... Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. You're always 6 flat. You're the one that has the anti-machine hammer. What are you against non-machines? Remind me. 5 flat. Okay, so you're not quite as effective. That makes sense. So if you teleport strike in, you can lower him... What does it do? Like 5? So 2 down and then 3 down there. He's got 5 left, and then you can get the kill. Go back up to fill willpower, and then the 2 of you collectively should be sufficient to pummel this guy to death, even without any fancy bells and whistles. Almost always get willpower back. You're maxed out.
No demon shall avoid its
And then who would I
fate.
want to get the...
At your
Probably
service.
you, because I just burned all the willpower on him, which is fair enough. So come over here and hit him a bunch of times. A good 4 strike. Would it not make more sense to do it with you first? Because your hammer ignores damage versus mechanical. Again, it seems that armor penetrating ability only triggers against mechanical targets, despite it not being worded that way. Fine. Not the end of the world.
At your command.
Well, I'll try it. Let's see if this works.
Vengeance.
No, it's just 5.
Here. Oh.
And I could use your... I can't move away because it'll hurt me. I was gonna get cheeky and use AP to start moving to the enemy, but no point.
Face me. Enemies destroyed.
24, not bad.
Praise the Emperor.
Good. Who wants the extra?
Your orders.
You want the willpower for that? Everyone else is
At your service.
pretty much happy, so
What is your will?
I'll have you go over there. You can't grab it yet, but in a second. That's irritating. And where are we heading anyway? Probably into... There's a pod there, so... Careful, if you come that way. If you go through the door, does the fight start instantly? Probably. So how do I get onto this? Maybe I'll gate that one. See how I feel.
Yes, Commander.
Your command? Moving now. Foes are near.
Yep, we're
Be
aware.
wary, my
Okay,
brothers.
it'll definitely trigger given that they're only about there. So I want everyone to line up first.
Ready to
Oh,
serve.
you're ages away, aren't you? Don't run up through the front, that's silly. And now you back here. So, if I stand there, will that wake them up? Yeah, probably. Might come back for this after I actually fight and kill that. It's not a priority right this second. In that case, let's just do some positional stuff. It's fine for now as well. And then you get to there.
I stand.
You can't help this turn, which is a bit of a shame. Just get a bit further forward. Love to kind of fire up there. I don't think I can get that close without upsetting them.
Rugen.
I'll have you move up to here first. You can go in the second, maybe. I'll either gate with you or use the proper gate to just get past them because we need to kill them and the plant. It's a bit of an awkward engagement here. Can't get you any further forward. If I trigger them now, I think it is a good turn to use. Your gate is limited in range, so I'm not going to be able to quite get far enough, is a shame. I could just wait here, wait a turn, let you get closer, and then gate in so I get nice and close. It burns a bunch of his willpower again, but that's what he's using it for. Yeah, I think I'll just chill out where I am. Okay. You come forward.
Hail.
Make sure you have enough
Yes, sir.
left to use your ability. Will that wake them up if I stand there? We're like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles away? Probably. How far can I go? Pretty far, but I need line of sight, so I can only go to about there. That gets me close enough to do somewhat decent engagement against this pod. And fight the plant behind. That should be livable. I'd like to go a bit further forward if I had to say. Try and be cheeky and get to there. Yes, okay. Gives me a slightly better line of sight. We're still on the wrong side of that, but whatever. Send them in.
We travel unseen paths.
Oh, don't teleport all the way back there. Ah, it's one of these. Interesting.
The unfaithful are here.
Well, you're definitely getting orbital bombarded. Spoiler alert. I was immediately going to plague speed. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, it's going to be a hassle for my melee guys to negotiate.
Foe spotted.
Auto resurrect, I'll have to deal with that as well. First and foremost though, it doesn't quite kill them, but it does very jolly good damage to basically everything here, which is good. Just going to put it here so they get shoved closer to me. Although ideally not in the poison zone is a bit of a hassle. Why can't I? Ah, it's not a valid target there. Do it there and hit everyone. That's pretty good. It's just doing. I guess I could throw one grenade. That'll kill all of those. That thing at the back and probably start working him down as well. Good start. Right, you.
I am here to serve.
I'm definitely getting hammer-handed when I have a second. Does he have a chance of... He has a 50% chance to cancel the... That's annoying. Then I don't get the seed and I don't crit him. Can I do anything else first?
Your orders.
You're back here, but you've got a hell of an arm, so you can easily get there. I can, in fact, hit them all, killing all those stupid things. There's a good wipe there.
Firing now.
Is his ritual underway or anything? Or I mean, he's pretty pathetic on his own there, so don't worry about him. You have what, a standard? No, you've got. Oh, you're a plague champion. He's like a sergeant. Range 10, damage 5, power fist, damage 6. So yep, big nasty melee. He's just a better standard marine, effectively. But not too much to worry about. You're more of a hassle with that stupid plague spear. So you, and then obviously these are going to come in. Now I would argue is a great turn for you to teleport strike some stuff. I can hit quite a few of them. Can you get up there? You can get up there. Putting you in good stead to just show him who's boss. AP back as always, and then that's a bunch of free hits onto you. I think I'll be lucky to get the seed, but it's not necessarily a priority right this second. Ah, there you go. It's the 4 strike that triggers the amazing anti-armor damage.
Down! Your wounds glorify
And I love
Nurgle.
you've got support fire, so if somebody wants to contribute just a tiny bit of damage, that'd be
Yes,
fine.
Commander.
I mean, I could astral aim it to get the seed. That guarantees that, and I've got 1 left to shoot someone. That leaves you free to go. Careful. I was going to say it leaves you free to go melee something. It doesn't. You're getting badly blocked by this rubbish. You'd have to do it like this, which costs you 2 AP, which actually isn't terrible. So you can hit him twice, doing. It's not quite enough to kill him.
At your service.
You can astral aim him, getting him down to 1, and then we can hammer hand him, killing him. Well, it depends. He might actually block the damage irritatingly. I can have you run up here and kill him instead. Yeah, 4 strike auto kill. And you have 1 left to come back and hit him. So between the 2 of you, you can probably finish him off.
Valdar.
And you've got 2 AP with which to just hit him twice, killing him the old-fashioned way. Careful with his willpower, though. You're burning it quite quickly.
Standing ready.
Makes sense to me. Astral aim this one. Give me the seed. Ah, his melee weapon's disabled. Good. I don't have to worry about his silly... Oh, that might trigger support fire. No, he's behind all. No, he got it. Okay, that's convenient. Don't have to waste time.
Seed
He
extracted.
will resurrect though, so instead I'll use one of their AP to stop that. You've got 1 left. You could shoot. I don't need you to shoot that. He's 1 hit from death anyway. I can't draw line of sight to him.
I am here to serve.
So your plan is just to come up here, warp strike, kill him, and then do a bunch of damage to that. That would allow you to hit that twice, dealing 12, killing him, because he's down to... What, you do 6 per swing, so he drops to... Ah, hang on. He's going to survive on 1. Because you're going to do 6 per swing, getting him down to... Well, I could just 4 strike once to get him do 1 extra point. That's sensible. So,
I
yeah,
am here
you stay
to
here
serve.
and do the... What, you're telling me the Purgator can't reach this stupid thing? Oh, come on.
Yes,
What is
Commander.
your will?
So it has to be you. If I have a melee, he goes to there. I think I've got enough spare AP to do that. Stop. And then still, if I go to there... How many points of movement have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm close. I think it works. So you're good enough that you can handle both of these for me. So stop that from happening.
Moving now.
And you can come over here and bonk him. 4 strike, 1 willpower, get 1 back.
Face me. We are the
3
hammer.
real estate, and then here. Unfortunately, I can't warp strike the one I'd want
At
to.
your service.
Why can't I? Oh, because I guess I could run up here and warp strike, hammer hand him, killing him, getting the seed, and instead
Standing ready.
you can come back here. You won't be hit because he'll be dead, so you can just come back here and share the kill with your friend.
Here to serve. Praise the Emperor.
And, oh, is he gonna? No, he's not gonna get up or anything stupid. So yeah, let's do that. Hammer hand target. He'll die, but I think because it's a melee one, I get the seed anyway. Oh, I didn't get the willpower back because I used it on kill. Maybe I don't think that's how that works.
Emperor, guide.
Yeah, it very much looks like I got the seed.
This is coming with me.
And if you want to come down here, start loosening this one up a bit. You don't need to just hit it twice, and then you or the Terminator Librarian can finish it off.
Face me.
Who wants to kill? You're missing 7. You're missing 5. I guess you're the higher priority then. Hey, we got one of these. Sure, weakened, whatever. That means that when you hit him, I think you kill him in one because he's... No, he's only do 5.
Ready to serve.
You would killing him one because weakened chips him down. But he should be... I think, yeah, -2 -2 damage with their melee attacks. He doesn't take 2 more. Okay, so that was irrelevant then. Don't worry. Oh, again. Weaken him again. No. Surprisingly good crit chance with the Terminator there. And then get some resources back.
Foe destroyed, Commander.
That leaves you a spare AP to try and get up here and help.
Enemy reinforcements.
Hit the reinforcements. Very weak. Plague Surgeon, a couple of these. They're nicely bunched, so I can get you in there and whoop, strike the hammer. More health there, I saw. Grenade damage, health. Those are the 2 that matter. They're kind of annoying. It doesn't actually change the plan.
Your command?
Yes, Commander.
Yeah.
The willpower, however, is appreciated. It takes me 2 AP to get there, which is a bit of a shame. But I can get there. Have they just all gotten out of the... Yeah, lucky devils managed to avoid the worst of it.
What is your will?
I can instead have you run up here. Try and... If I get a decent scatter shot, I could probably kill them all. I do, what, 8 damage? You're very healthy. They'll actually all survive, annoyingly.
I am here to serve.
I could do that for 1. And then I'll knock him into the other one so I can start hitting them both that way. It's not a terrible idea. If I'm lucky, I might be able to knock him to the middle. If I put it there, I want him to go to the center so that when I warp strike, all of them get hit and I can just kill them all. So try like that. Charge! Okay, flew the other way. That's way more aggressive than I thought it would be. Trying to position that carefully is going to be a bit of a tall order. I might end up using Quicksilver on you this turn.
Your orders.
You're going to struggle to help, I'm going to be honest.
At once.
You can teleport the old-fashioned way, just to get in here and start chipping them down. That'd be a good target.
Yes, Commander.
You, I think, could sanctify these 2 to really make it a lot easier to kill them. I'm still just going to end up using warp strikes here anyway, so... But if I do use it, it makes it a lot more effective at getting through.
I am here to serve.
You have enough to justify a teleport as well to contribute some damage, get to there.
In an instant.
Good, okay.
Ready to serve.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, because you can get...
Praise the Emperor.
I can just go... Actually, I'm just going to execute him with the Terminator, then sod it. 6 damage swords. Oh, yeah.
But he was one of the chosen!
And I'm kind of ignoring you back there, but you're not the priority.
At your service.
Can I shoot from here? I can. I can do a bit of damage to that. And that will trigger that as well, which is great. As I intend to do this regardless, I should do it immediately.
Focus fire. I strike true.
Now they're nice and soft. Yeah, it doesn't... The vulnerable thing doesn't stack with support fire.
Standing ready.
At your command.
So you could come to here and force strike. He's still alive, which is a shame. I'll have to use it again. There's no effective way of
Your
doing a
command.
bit of chip damage and getting through him. I'd like you to come over there and hit that one twice, killing it. You could hit that one twice, killing that one, and then come back here and hit him once when he's nice and low. So you do this. Force strike.
Feel the bite of my sword.
Run! Run! Run!
Annoyingly, he's at 8, which
What is your
a
will?
bit too much for
Adamtor.
me to get through. I could honour the chapter instead, give you 2 AP, so you could come and kill him. You know, but we are burning through Adantor's willpower here kind of quickly.
Your orders.
Not worth using Quicksilver now, I don't think so.
Praise the Emperor.
Yes, Commander.
So between... You've got 3, so hit that once. And then he's down to 1.
I am here
Oh no,
to
you
serve.
could hit him once killing him, which is more efficient, so...
Valda.
And that leaves you free to kill that and kill that.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fool! Justice!
Get some willpower back here if you don't mind. 9. Ah, he's going to survive. That's what I go. Oh, I got the extra. No, never mind. I've got 2. I must have accidentally crit as he died or something. Solved.
We have purified this place. I am here to serve.
Push through. Okay, so obviously the next objective is on way over there. We want to kind of hang it across the map. I don't even think I can go through that way. It looks more like scenery to me unless I'm allowed to jump it. Yeah, let's just head back that way anyway. Don't forget you left that behind. Yeah, I'm going to be going the long way around. Also great for you because you're seriously down on willpower. So who did I used to have the extractor skulls on? I didn't take. It was you.
Ready to serve.
I must have given it up for. Was it the focusite or maybe the crit chance one? I'll probably trade that back. I don't. His crit chances really don't matter all that much. You're going to go that way, so we'll move to meet you in the middle here.
It will be done.
I just love the resource gathering.
At your command.
We might reach a point where the extra seeds obviously don't benefit us, but for now we can use them a lot, so why not?
Hail.
So we're going to come out here, go across the map this way, basically go back to sort of the start, and then go up here and forward, pick that up and go into their base there. You might as well come. You're a bit slower, so I'll take a more direct path with you. Oh, oops. What on earth? It didn't tell me they were there. That's a bit awkward. Well, I guess I can gate to infinity onto them pretty quickly. I can get over. Perfect, and I can just gate us all here to lend myself a hand. Yeah, absolutely. Bring the boys in. Greetings. Right. Where's the Purgator? Your AoE is going to be pretty crucial here.
Yes, Commander.
You're there. So that works, and it's going to absolutely rinse us if I don't move out of the way first. So I'd obviously love for you to shoot through.
Your orders.
You and your bonk hammer. No. Sorry, you.
Praise the Emperor.
Can do fantastic damage to basically everyone instantly. So let's try and think about how I want to get some seeds here.
At your service.
If you want to do me a favour and astral aim that one first. He's got the HP to justify it.
I have seen
get the
your
seed.
weakness.
He'll just survive, which is a shame. I'll have to commit some damage into him.
I am here to serve.
I think even a baby warp strike would actually be enough to kill basically all of this. Yeah, let's just do this first.
At your command.
I guess that one. Yeah, that hits everyone. We're going to give up that seed because it's... I guess I could hammer hand him after I walk over and punch all of these.
How about you?
So, we're all silenced. Now, how much damage does this do? It is 8. You would die, you would die, you would not, you would die. That leaves you and you. Well,
What is your will?
realistically, I can just hit him with melee and kill him and then come over here and melee him twice. That's 2 willpower for free. Yeah, should I just do that now?
Vengeance. Mercy in death. Face me.
So that flank cleaned up.
Another one down.
And then you lot, you haven't even had a chance to get the XP. So I guess I'll hit some things with you first. And then I can probably soften you up sufficiently such that when I do scatter shot through...
Standing ready.
Oh, I probably don't want to do that. That's actually bad. I'd be much better off just shooting them the old-fashioned way and getting a load of willpower back. In fact, why not? I've got 3... I've got 2 because I astral aim, so you can kill that one and kill that one with regular shots.
I am here to serve.
That leaves you 2 to get through him You have how much AP? 2, so you can hammer hand him to get the seed, and then hit him the old-fashioned way once. And that leaves you just to pummel the Plague Surgeon to death, which you can do no problem.
Commander.
Yeah, okay. This is much more efficient.
4 Titans! Enemy down!
And again, kill that one as well.
Foe destroyed, Commander!
You want to come over here and get the seed. What does that do? Afflict bleed 3, +1 crit damage, 10% crit to mechanical. No, 100% twit, 1 crit damage, 10 crit chance versus mechanical. That's the same. It just afflicts bleed +3, 100% it seems, which is nice and all, but realistically you're going to be killing things. Anyway,
I've claimed a seed.
you're at 6, which is a bit low for a Justicar.
Ready to
And obviously I'd like for you
At
to
your command.
start getting those back. Very interesting, I'm playing a Justicar style when I'm not spanning on the chapter anymore. You only have 2, which is, I thought you had at least 3. Must have used one at some point, because I teleported them in, of course. He's got 15, so sadly he would actually survive this. So I'm going to have to use Quicksilver to give someone the kill, because he's got too much health left. I was 1 AP shy of getting through him instantly. Force striking twice doesn't get the kill, and it doesn't really help me, so yeah, I'm just doing this now.
Feel the kick of my soul.
One thing Plague Surgeons do have is a load of HP. Again, I had the parry, so I could have just ignored him.
Ends in triumph.
He does weird. I mean, he does like weird stuff that Plague Surgeons do. I don't want him alive unnecessarily. Okay, exactly as we were, but I guess we got here a lot faster than intended. Come diagonally across and then up. There's the edge of the map. Way, it can actually go pretty far. Just come down here. Who's the slowest? You are.
Moving swiftly.
Your orders. At once.
As usual, you have a point left, but you don't need to use it. Free willpower for everyone is great, but it'll be -1. No, just get reinforcements, which I want them to do anyway. Bear in mind, once I kill the plant at the end, it's just going to end the battle, which is a shame.
What is your will?
I don't want it doing that, really. Don't move forward with him first, he's too quick.
Commander.
Tends to accidentally trigger pods when I don't know they're there. I don't think there's any need. I don't think we need to be so aggressive we go all the way back down here. I think just cutting across and then going up is good enough. The seed pod's just there, so we don't really need to go any further. Yeah, let's just have you
Your
run at
command?
that. You go grab that for me. Go up to like, sorry, wrong one.
Praise the Emperor.
You. What's the straight line to there? You can just go grab it now if you wanted.
Chaos stirs within the shadows.
We'll get through the door and be basically right on top of them. Oh, sod it. Just line up at the door then.
It will be done.
Valdar.
There's some takeaways from this one I've noticed thus far. I definitely want the Extractor Skull back. The
At
extra
your
crit chance
service.
isn't really worth anything on the Justicar's build. It's not a crit build. Because what the tax for us is that it's the Purgator is having to use Astral Aim and he's having to hammer hand a lot just to get the seeds, which isn't necessarily the best use of their willpower. I'd rather have
I
that
am
for
with you.
actually killing things and hurting them more effectively. So in exchange for all of that willpower and ability use, I lose, what, 25% crit on someone who doesn't really make use of crit?
As ordered.
Okay, so we're going to line up here, go through, instantly trigger the battle, and then what? We could probably just Gate of Infinity again with you. Yeah, we've got enough to still have the willpower for it.
I am here to
So
serve.
it costs, what, 5, and I've used it that many times, and I'm
Commander.
still have enough spare.
Yeah.
The issue is when I go through, sadly, it will probably trigger them, which means I then don't get the AP refund when I go in. It's a bit sad. Can I get through the door, do you think? Well, I could send someone around the extreme long way and then get to about here and then teleport onto them. That's a huge amount of hassle for very little in return, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to come to the end here. We've basically killed everything already. Just try and be cheeky with this. How long would it take? If I had you run around...
Yes, Commander.
Can you hop over this somehow? You can get down there. How would I get to here? Only by going straight through, it seems. You'd have to come all the way around to this side, which isn't... Well, there's stairs there. So you'd kind of come down here, you'd hop down, and then one turn you go to there, there, come through this door. We'd probably have to wait 2 turns. Builds up that, but all that really does is give us willpower and whatever else. I don't care enough to bother. Let's just get stuck in.
Yes, sir. Your orders. Ready to serve.
We're all tight. No, let's see if this triggers it instantly. Probably.
Valdar.
I wouldn't have the... If I trigger it this way, maybe I can stay far enough away from it, it won't happen.
Moving now.
Nope. There you go. That's another one of these irritating ones.
We shall endure.
And a bunch of Plague Marines that are quite tough to get through. As well as those, but they're far enough away I can ignore them until I kill these. In fact, once I kill him, it's over anyway. Don't Plague Spear immediately, please.
Arms at the ready.
Okay, how would I like to get in then? We've got the Surgeon. He is a spear, but he didn't use his stupid ability, which I'm quite grateful for. Good spot to use both grenades and scatter shots to do a bunch of damage. I might just forego him. He's kind of off on the side and hard to deal with. I have traditional gates, or probably the old-fashioned style would be easier for me. Where would I want to land is a good question, though. I can go basically, I can get to there.
We travel unseen path.
Take a bunch of seeds. See how much damage I can do. Purgate is in a perfect spot after I move you 2 out the way. He even got his willpower back, or AP rather. Fantastic. Okay.
I am here
We're
to
basically
serve.
maxed out. Sanctify is probably a good use of your ability this turn, particularly on these pests because of how much they're going to take to kill. Less so on you. Once I AoE this to death, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that he can get... Wait. Oh, they have 8 HP. Just enough to survive a grenade. Imagine if I had the upgraded grenade. That'd be a solved problem. Could scatter shot them. I need to move all of my friends
Praise the
first, though.
Emperor.
Oh, you can move freely. I guess to start I could hammer hand you, just to take the seed off and get some HP through. I'd be better off actually force striking this target, and I'd hit all 3 of them. So come over there and hammer hand him. I need someone to tidy this up though. I don't have much AoE.
Your command?
Yes, can I teleport strike these? Yes, I can. So we can do that instead. They'll be nice and soft, so when I chuck the grenade, they're basically through and done. And get out of the way of the grenade, I put it there so I can kill them all and make him easy to finish off. I'm just softening up the primary target first, because I need to know I'm safe
Standing ready.
in terms of mission objective before I go dicking around with anything else. I don't think I can move him, I'm afraid, even if I did try this, so I'm just going to have to be happy with killing off all his stupid friends.
Firing now.
Yeah, he just sits there adamantly.
His blood spreads holy
13. So if you come over there and... Yeah, 2 hits, 1 with a 4 strike kills that. So you've got 3, so you can even contribute a point of damage here if you wanted.
At your command.
So, can I be greedy and somehow kill him as well?
What is your will?
I could Sanctify to really soften them up. Take double damage each, and then have you
Ready
come
to
here and
serve.
use Force Strike 3 times, and you could just do like 8, 16, 24 damage to all of them, which is just lethal. The downside to that approach is that I lose both the seeds.
Yes,
You have to spend an
Commander.
AP to hammer hand.
Hail.
At your
You've got
service.
loads of AP to spare. Why don't I use... I forgot that back there. What do you do? It won't matter once this is dead.
I am here to
Let's have
serve.
you... let's have you hammer hand this one. Inflict bleed. We don't need to inflict bleed. That's irrelevant.
Your end is near. I pulled a seed
Got a
from
good
this
start. I
rock.
can't get the other one, but I don't care about that. So just start. If you're going to do
Your
this
command?
anyway, you might as well start with it. That there.
I strike true.
If I position this one, I might be able to... Okay, so as long as I get you out of the way later.
Standing ready.
So I'll hit you once or twice and then move you out of the way.
Praise the Emperor.
So I can have you stand here. Is that now doing even more damage? Yeah, catastrophic damage. In fact, I'm ignoring him. I don't care. So we'll go in for strike first. Teamwork is the dream work. Here we go. And again. Basically, they're all dead at this point.
I am
And
here
how would
to
I
serve.
angle this? I can hit all of them as long as I move you out of the way first.
Your orders.
So that leaves you and you free to do... I need you to combine to do 13 damage to this. That's
At your command.
2 swings from you,
What is your will?
or you would need 3, which is very inefficient. I can't really do anything else with him, I'm afraid. He isn't going to get over here to kill him in time, so he's going to get away with it. Yeah, I can't stop that one from living. I know, go kill that in case it somehow presents an issue. Can you shoot? You might be able to shoot and trigger support fire. Yeah, so I'll do, what? 5 damage with your gun? That's pretty good. And then he'll do 9. So he'll have 4 left. That'll leave you with 2 willpower. AP, sorry. Come over here. Fortunately, I think... No, you can come over here and hit him twice, but that's not good enough. He's too durable. Although with your parry ability, you can just stand there and ignore him. And then the interceptor can finish this off.
Yes, Commander.
So yeah, let's just have you...
I am here to serve.
Even if I hit him all 3 times, I only do 18 damage and he's got 20 HP. Just too tough to get through for a single Terminator, I'm afraid. So who would I prefer have the experience then?
At your service.
Probably you, because you're so underleveled, so let's give you a bunch of kills. I'll give you the final kill on our target there.
Valdar.
You move away. I don't know if that matters, but I'm just happy to get through it. It gives XP, why not?
What is your will?
You scatter shot all of these to an early grave.
Empty.
Yeah, if I had to continue
Your
here,
orders.
you've got what, 2 AP left, so you can just come up here. He won't die, but if he tries to run away, he gets killed.
Yeah.
And then I'll leave you over here. I'd hit him twice. And then he's stuck with an enemy he can't parry his way through, so we're fine anyway.
I am here to serve.
But we needn't be bothered. Final blow will now be struck.
Well-rated Loomspawn have been excised. Surface level bombardment will commence momentarily.
You will rise again.
His positioning saved him. If he was bunched up with his friends, we'd have an easy time of it. Yeah, I think I've got the hang of the amount of willpower you're meant to be using and how aggressive you're supposed to be. I was being far too conservative up to this point. I could be a lot angrier. Just go hit things really hard. We did the thing, yeah, servitors. Let's see what our fancy tools are. Right, tier 3 silencer. Comes with extra range, which is cool. Just a good ability in general. Passive, 25% passive crit chance is really good. Flat damage 5. So it's crit chance rather than actual flat crit damage. And then the tier 3 armor. Abjuration of the Faithless. Willpower, resistance. And then you can give it 1 extra move speed. So it's a lot slower than the one I currently have. The extra willpower is nice, but realistically, I'd put it on a Purgator, sorry, a Justicar, and they have enough as it is anyway. I'm not struggling for them, so I don't really care. What is that? A Grieve. Crit chance for their ranged attacks. Interesting. So obviously you'd put it on a Purgator. So if you wanted a non-grenade build, so you'd go with a gun that did need to have that for crit chance and that for crit chance, or a tier 3 version, and you'd give them, there's probably a silencer out there that is amazing. You just have them, forget about throwing grenades around, you just shoot the pure gun damage out as much as you want. I want that because I use one of these every time, and it could be, once I get the upgrade, it's really good. Oh, range! Oh, that's way better. The previous one was arc. That isn't increasing the arc, that's the actual range of the spread shot, which is great. 12, yeah, it's really long distance. I'm guessing that's just the general gun range. Yeah, perfect. I think that's a great upgrade. And then here, I don't want the armor, it's not particularly interesting. I don't need a Justicar. The halberd is damage 5, which is cool. 75% auto, which you can make 100%, but, I mean, meh, relative to the tier 3 weapons we've got. Do I grab that? It drops me to 2. And then I go over to the other one, and I think I said there's only 3 available there. So it only gets me to 5, so if there were 2 tier 3 things I wanted, I'd have to let one go. Is it worth me hanging around and picking this up now? I'm perfectly happy for my Purgators to use the grenade build. I think it's fantastic. Their guns are still effective enough anyway, even with the grenades as supplements, so having a truly dedicated, I just want to crit things over and over again, is cool and all. Well, the amount of damage you do when you crit is actually fantastic. Think about it, it's more than just about double a regular shot. It could be really good, actually. I think I'll hang on. Maybe I'll see the tier 3 version later, if it exists. Maybe I'm being optimistic, but no, I'll leave the tier 2 one. Let's just take the gun. Oh, master. Acquire a mastercrafted tier 3 weapon. Everyone leveled. Oh, yeah, that's what we like to see. Good. Valdar has finished. What are we doing? Interceptor. He's already got everything here done. Extra armor. We got our equipment. We'll come up here and just do hammer hand abilities. More willpower. I'm not having difficulty with the spam. And we'll upgrade our incense to get even more later, so that's not a pressing concern. If we had a little more time, I'd start improving his crit chance here, but yeah, just crit damage, and then when he uses hammer hand, deal 5 damage, and then it ignores the weapon damage, it's just flat 5. Or maybe it's tied to the weapon, he's got a 5 damage weapon on him. So you do 6 and then 7. Oh no, it is. You just do 6 for free, and then he can also help me extract seeds. Is there anything else that's worthwhile? I guess you could just do more damage per shot when he uses that, and then willpower. I don't care for that ability, really. Although that being said, so he was only doing... Oh, he's doing 4, and then you can make it 5 per. Interesting. So maybe that instead. Give him a bit more willpower so he can be even more judicious with his use. And then as a technical piece, if you really, really need to crit something right then and there, fine. You have hammer hand on hand if you need it. I think that's sensible. Tiny bit more in terms of 1 extra damage from that isn't really worth it. I think this is better. Maxed Interceptor. Adantor is leveled, and you are... Yeah, you love your 4 strike, so bunch of armor break. Every time he's going to be spamming anyway. Do you want to come back and do this first? And we'll pick up that later, and something else. This path, I guess, just for more willpower, because it's hiding up there. Do that and that. Don't care about armor, don't care about any of this stuff. Yeah, whatever. Extra crit damage when I use hammer hand, so it goes up to 6, or... a second armor break for when I'm hitting things. Well, we're encountering a lot of actual tough stuff. I would prefer that. I'm using 4 strike a lot with him, and it would synergize well. I think that's really good. We can grab 1 extra point of crit damage later. You've leveled as well. Right, I have a decision to make here. It's not 4 points again, is it? No, just 2. So, now, of the 2 I saw, I think this is interesting. 1, the willpower is nice, and 2... No, that's the Warp Surge one, which is cool, but not an immediate concern. I think I'd like more damage, because the Warp Surges aren't an issue. I like when they get reinforcements. It's actually funny for me. Yeah, you have a 50% chance to get your teleport back, and then 25 because of that anyway, so 75% chance is pretty great, and I can make it 100 later. So that one and the Smite. That will eventually allow me to reach Vortex of Doom, which is the interesting one. So Blast 3, area range 10 is okay. 6 damage is really good. 8 damage with upgrade. And you could warp charge it to turn off ranged options. Interesting. For mechanical targets only. So yeah, just a fancy extra. If there's a big nasty mechanical thing, turn off its guns. So yeah, I think I'll come up here and I'll start messing with this ability. It sounds really cool. I'd like to Vortex of Doom things. Negator, no brainer. Extra grenade slot, extra uses. And then we'll do the area and another use afterwards. Well, you say that. I have choice. I could do that, and then would you prefer... No, that's just better, isn't it? Because the extra grenade ammo is so good. And then you could... The area is already good enough. It's just a bonus later, so there we go. Perfect. Right, now we could, while we're here, just quickly hop over and fly to the other one. So we're just there for the next part. There is a warp storm, but we would ignore it anyway. We have servitors that are coming out of our ears now, so let's remember to do that immediately. I think I would like, yeah, 2 of 4 is just not worth it. I'd like the extra shield. Let's just be nice and healthy. And then we're 2 and 2. And I think we can come back. I say we can come back and do XP, but really, we were burning through levels pretty quickly. But it could be even faster, so... Yeah, I think that's still there. That's really good. We can grab that. I'm able to do 2 missions unless I'm super unlucky, so it doesn't add much anymore. We've reached a kind of break point. That would be cool. I don't need a barracks yet. Tier 3 guns? Just so, I mean, the shields before the guns. Stupid library, I don't care. Build speed, not when I'm running out of servitors constantly. Yeah, shields. I'm not going to turn it. I need to not be dying all the time, please. Does Lynette have anything to say?
The edicts of machine spirits are silent. I await your input.
How are we doing?
Operations are optimal. Repairs proceed as scheduled. Vox all proceeds as per the machine god. Vox operations are
No, there's no specific line for the warp engine, so just fly over. Tide of Shadows done, which is good. We'll go straight on to Dominate, please, which is the one I want next. Good. Eventually we'll get to double uses there. Maybe if I'm using the... You notice I didn't even use Gate at a single time there, because the Librarian's own personal Gate to Infinity is just better. It doesn't cost everyone willpower. And the Void Shield's already done. Great. Deeper analysis of the Void Shield's revealed the existence of several weak spots where protection was almost non-existent. The layers of shielding were miscalibrated, as so out of phase with one another. After completing the 12 rites of Ascendant Harmonization, I am pleased to report that the Edict has complete Void Shield coverage. Straight back. And 10 is still enough to actually do something, which is good. Not that one. I could improve research speed. It's not pressing. Even more, just make us super safe, will be 4 of 6, which is not bad. Go straight for the guns. Why do I need these? When you deem a planet beyond redemption, you can declare exterminus upon it, wiping out all traces of corruption and all of its inhabitants. However, we must first conduct extensive rites in order to prepare the atmospheric incinerator torpedo for secure deployment. Should we die cases, we can load an atmospheric incinerator torpedo under emergency protocols. We'll be able to deploy almost instantly, but these protocols inevitably result in the loss of several servitors that could have been preserved with a more measured approach. May the Omnissiah forgive us. So, more expensive version, but one day. Okay, so you're desperate to immediately exterminate to something. Give me the 1 day version, which is why it's so slapdash and just the bomb in the middle and some scaffolding, as opposed to the fancy bit. Good, okay, but I don't need it now, so we'll think about that later. Do I want to grab that first? It's nice and slow, so it gives me time to build up. Yeah, I think I will. I like leveling up the knights. We can get them up super quickly. And then these two would be cool. Just finishing off these so we can crush any opposition on the star map. I don't need... And then finally we'll give Vakir a hand, maybe if I'm very generous. Grab that at some point. Yeah, let's do the meditation chamber. Meditate. There are still holes in the edict. That's kind of annoying. I'll have to fix that later. Yeah, oh, we get extra requisition, so it's actually 4, which isn't bad, but there you go. We'll at last stop there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do like and subscribe. It helps out the channel, and I do really appreciate it. If you have any notes on what you'd like to see for 40k content or kind of aligned games, there's a vast myriad to choose from, so I'm happy to take feedback on board. Or if you just want to chat with me and let us down in the comment section, that's great too. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.